A generational masterpiece that still holds up 12 years later, a game that got a taste of perfection. Batman Arkham City was jaw-dropping and what many consider to be the best between the legendary trilogy. From its incredibly entertaining story to its fun challenges and its beautiful graphics, this is why it was ahead of its time. To start off, the story was amazing. It offered so much for the time, from poison to immortal beings. It almost seemed perfect back then. So let me recap what took place in the game. The game starts off with a press conference run by Bruce Wayne regarding the creation of a city where all the prisoners and inmates will be transferred. Located in the slums of Gotham and only separating the evil from the population of Gotham with a wall, the press conference was against it, and Bruce Wayne later gets arrested and wakes up in a room with Hugo Strange, a Batman villain that somehow got control of Arkham City and reveals that he knows Batman's identity. He also mentioned something called Protocol 10, where he'd supposedly become a hero for it. This disturbs Bruce, knowing who Strange is. Bruce is later thrown into Arkham, where he puts on the suit, and now he has to figure out what Protocol 10 is, and he can't leave without knowing. He assumes Catwoman knows what's going on, so he saves her from Two-Face to get information, but is later shot by a sniper. After further investigation, they find out it was the Joker. Catwoman suggests he and Strange might work together, and Batman later looks for the Joker, where he's knocked out and gets the Joker's blood transferred into his body. The Joker's blood was poisoned from the events of the previous game, and he was dying. He injected his blood into Batman's system to force him to find a cure. Now, Batman needed to find and rescue Freeze from Penguin's lair to find the cure. After saving him, he later learns that the restorative agents from the Lazarus Pit is crucial, and he finds Ra's al Ghul, who has used the pool for centuries, gives him a knuckle sandwich, and takes his blood to Freeze so he can work on the cure. But Freeze isn't compliant and fights the Batman. While they were fighting, Harley Quinn stole the cure, and Batman later finds the Joker, who was apparently already cured. They began their fight. But in the middle of it all, Hugo Strange announces the commence of Protocol 10, which was to kill all the villains in Arkham with missiles scattered all around them. Talia later offers herself as a hostage for the Joker, and Batman has to choose between her or everybody. So he finds Hugo, gives him a knuckle sandwich too, but as we beat Hugo, he gets arrested by Ra's al Ghul, revealing that it was all his plan. And Hugo, somehow still alive, activates Protocol 11 and self-destructs the tower. They jump out and Ross commits suicide, attempting to kill the Batman in the process. The Batman later finds Talia and she shoots the Clown Prince of Crime, thinking she killed him, but it really was Clayface this whole time, and gets stabbed from the back from the Joker. We later fight the Clayface, beat him up, and then the Joker tries to get in the pit, but Batman destroys it and then drinks the cure. The Joker then tries to attack Batman and drops the cure, leaving none for him and killing him. And that's how this beautiful piece of art ends. But even then, there's more that makes the game great than just the story. For example, the combat. Better yet, the scenery and the actual surroundings make it great. The city feels alive, filled with criminals and the lowest of the low, with constant conversations, Easter eggs, and the design is pretty great too. Overall, an amazing game. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why it was ahead of its time. Thank you.